Hi, members. So I hope everyone is doing well. So what I have here is my notes, and I just want to give a recap on what we were able to publish this October and what you can expect in November. So this October, we were able to publish 6 lessons, 2 lectures, 3 demonstrations, and 1 exercise. And there are now a total of 19 lessons in the library. And if you want to join our membership, you can click the join button below. And we have discussed the halves method, and we also have a drill on applying the halves method. And we also animated the mouth animation. And for the exercise, you have applied the halves method on past drills. We also had a lecture on favoring, and we also have a drill on applying favoring to emphasize the easing. So what can you expect in November? So we are going to start off with a lecture about Keyposes, and then we're going to have drills using the concept. And we're going to animate this design doing push-up. So first, you're going to do it via the halves method, and then you're going to do the drill again using favoring. So I think this is going to be a fun drill, and I think you're going to have fun animating this. And then we're going to have a lecture about physics in animation. So we're going to discuss gravity, we're going to discuss friction, etc. We're going to discuss the forces that affects the movement of our animation. And then we're going to have drills like animating pendulum and bouncing ball. And I'm not sure if we could fit it in November, but we'll try to also publish a lecture about squash and stretch. And if in case we're not able to fit it in November, that's going to be published in December. So what are the lessons building towards? So this is Blobby, and we're going to animate this character jumping. And that is why we're going to discuss first Keyposes and then physics, and the drills are designed in a way that builds up to this so that you'll be able to animate this. So what is the overall goal of what we're doing with this membership? So the goal really is to animate something like these. And animation is a tool. It's a tool to evoke emotions on the viewers. It's a tool that we can use to tell stories. And if we are hired by a client, then it's a tool that could help sell their product. And we're not able to do these things if our foundations are off. So that is why if we can get our easing correctly, our spacing correctly, then it's gonna make our animations more believable. And I could right now make a lesson that could teach you to animate something like this, but it's not gonna be long lasting. I mean, sure, you'll be able to follow the instructions, you'll be able to replicate it, but when it comes to creating something on your own with your own idea, would you be able to animate in that same quality? And sometimes you could be lost. And the goal of the lessons, and we have designed them in a way that when you apply it and when you learn the concepts, especially in the lecture, that you would be able to apply this on any idea that you may have. So instead of jumping to the fun parts, we are tackling one concept at a time that would allow us to teach the fun parts. Because, for example, this animation, it's not just one lesson. There are a lot of underlying lessons that you still need to learn to be able to animate something like this on your own. And that's the goal, right? To be able to animate on your own without my guidance, without my instruction. And in order to do that, in order for you to do that, you need to learn what I have learned. And it's not just frame by frame animation. Like, the whole vision of this is to teach our collective knowledge at the studio. So in the future, Meg, our character designer, is going to design illustration path that would contain illustration lessons, that would contain lessons about composition, lessons about color. There's also going to be an After Effects path that would contain After Effects lessons, or any lessons that is needed for me to be able to teach After Effects motion design effectively. And there's also going to be a storyboarding path, a script writing path, etc. And that is the goal. And that is our mission, to make animation accessible to everyone. And I thank you, members, for supporting us and for joining us on this mission. And that's it for my recap. I hope you're excited about the lessons that you would take this November and the drills that you would do. Thanks, and I hope to see you in the next lesson.